Hey there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to another day of Kit Conspiracy. Today is the typical day that we will be posting Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, but I can guarantee you're going to get extra bonus videos because both of us we just don't know when to quit with these. Anyway, we both enjoy working with kits like this, and we seem to be able to get a lot of layouts done. So yeah, lots of bonus material coming your way. So the three photos that I'm using today are of my daughter's graduation. These were taken just after graduation. It's all of the kids in their clothes that they were wearing under their robes and caps and all of that. One is with their teacher, and the other is these display boards that they had us, the kids bring, that had information about their lives and all that kind of stuff. Now, of course, this is a homeschool graduation. There were about 17 kids there, and so it's done a little bit differently, but they did have caps and gowns. They had a keynote speaker, and they had a whole bunch of other stuff going on, music and all that kind of stuff. But we also did videos for each of the kids with photos and content that they picked with music that they chose, and I am probably going to end up with a QR code on one of these layouts that shares that video back. But anyway, we are using the Life in Bloom collection from Simple Stories for this go around of Kit Conspiracy. If you're not sure what that is, basically each week out of the month, MK and I switch kits. And well, MK and I use the same kit for each week out of the month. So every week we are starting with a new kit. This week happens to be the Simple Stories Life in Bloom collection, and I chose to do mostly my daughter's graduation photos. I do have an additional layout that is not related to her or her graduation that I will be documenting also, but for the most part that's what you're going to see. Some are double page, some are single photo layouts, and some are multi-photo layouts. I particularly enjoy using multiple sizes, but not all of my layouts are multi-sized photos, so you're going to get a lot of different ideas here. I particularly really liked this paper that has these florals on it, so I went through and I fussy cut a bunch of them. The other side is the pink polka dot. It's pink with white polka dots, and it's cute too, but I didn't use a lot of the just plain pink stuff because in almost all of the photos, or at least in every layout, my niece is wearing kind of a coral color, and so the pink didn't work great with the coral, but because Simple Stories did an awesome job of bringing in that orangey peachy color into the clusters, it works fine. So if it hadn't had those orangey peachy clusters, I think I would have been fighting with it the entire time. And so I'm really thankful that they did that, and they did such a great job of just softening these colors and using different kinds of pinks and purples and yellowy orange and all kinds of stuff. There's some blues in there too, which is great because that matches the teacher's jacket, and it just worked really well. It was a great kit to work with. I really thoroughly did enjoy it, and I don't have a ton of it left. I think I have a little bit more paper than MK has left over at the end, but I don't know. I just really enjoyed it. So don't discount the flowers that are on the edges of the paper. Cut those out too, because as you can see here, a lot of mine have a nice flat edge. Those were cut from the edge of the paper, but you can just tuck them under another flower and nobody will ever know that they were not a complete cluster of flowers. So don't discount those, use them up as well. I'm trying to make sure that I don't have all of the oranges down at the bottom and all of the pinks at the top, kind of trying to split it out there. And I'm liking the way that this is looking so far. It's kind of got that half and half two-faced kind of layout going on, and I really like the chipboard piece that says take the photo. I can imagine that's what the kids were probably thinking when they're standing there waiting to get their photos taken. Like, hurry up, can we just get this done? And so I thought that worked well. I did cut up the paper that has all the tags on it, and so I'm using a few tags on this layout, tucking them in, trying to figure out which ones I'm going to use. I need some that have a dark color because I've got all of that heavy black on the right hand side of the page, so I want to bring some black over to the left hand page. I thought this orange might work well because of my niece's dress, but it was just too bright, so pulling in this darker black one was really the answer, because like I said, it kind of balanced the layout a little bit better, because the lighter green just didn't look heavy compared to that big black side. So I'm liking how this is looking. I am inking everything up with some Black Soot Distress ink. I did do some stamping with a text stamp that is just a tiny Prima text stamp. And I used the Tim Holtz Distress Picket Fence ink pad, which is white. And it does go on really dark white if you do a really good job of inking up your stamp. I wanted mine to be kind of lighter and a little in the background. So some of them are darker than others, but for the most part, they're pretty light. The foam stickers from this collection are very, very sticky, especially on the photos. So if you are not sure where you want it, don't put it down, or put a little bit of baby powder on the back so it doesn't stick perfectly, and then glue it down separately. They're very hard to pick up once they are down. And then I'm just using my liquid glue to hold down the chipboard piece with the camera on it. I do feel like it needs something underneath the photos here, because it looks pretty bare. And so I am going to add a few things here. I'm going to start with this part of the border sticker. And then I'm going to actually fussy cut another one of those flowers out and bring it in underneath that border sticker. So originally I wasn't going to have my elements cross the center line, but I just added that little tab at the top that's purple and it crosses. So I felt like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and cross the center line down here at the bottom with some more florals, just to kind of soften up that really flat edge of the photos below, at the bottom. It just, I don't know, it just looked funny to me, like it was incomplete. And this kind of made it a little softer. And then I'm going to bring in some butterflies also. I do bring in this black and white one. I think that one's really cute. There's a lot of color going on already. So I think this will be a nice way to soften up, or to downplay the color, is by bringing in a couple of black and white elements. And then I've got a lot of pink going on, so I thought this blue butterfly would work well in the upper left. And then I'm going to bring in another one that's kind of a blue turquoise color in the bottom towards the center, just to bring in a third butterfly working in groups of three. Is always pleasing to the eye, so I figured I would go ahead and do that. And I'm liking the way that that looks. I do want to bring in some additional twine, black and white twine here. Just baker's twine. It's kind of the heavier, thicker kind. This is the Hobby Lobby brand. And I'm just going to put that through my tags here. I tend to like my twine to be a bit tidy and not just loose. So I will tuck those in and put a little bit of glue under so that they will stay a little bit better. I will be doing some journaling on this layout. I'll probably do it just at the bottom of the layout, down by that bottom butterfly. I don't have a lot to say, but I do want to make a note of what that poster board is all about. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my Arteza 0.6 white gel pen to go ahead and do a sketchy line all the way around the outside of the black there to kind of finish off that framework. And then I used a little black Dylusions and a little white Dylusions to splatter on both sides. And that is it, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will have links down below to products that might be available for you to purchase if you are interested in those. And that does give me a little bit of a kickback if you choose to support me in that way and use those links. At the end of this video, you will also see a couple of icons for other videos from the Kit Conspiracy series, including the entire playlist. So you can go and watch those if you want to find out more about Kit Conspiracy. Thanks so much for watching. Hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell if you'd like notifications as well. I'll see you guys again tomorrow with another video. Bye-bye.